I was 12 years old when I learned my first scripture, John 3:16. Tim Tebow led the charge, OT in Denver, but it was heard throughout the walls of the Sistine. Millie's watching him up on a stage, and everybody looked it up. I like to think the good he did with all the fame, and I wanted to join the club. See, it wasn't about the Super Bowl and all the spoils, but the messages it sent. He spread the word to foreign soils. People who never felt love for the first time. I'm hoping maybe I could do that through little songs and stupid rhymes. I watch my friends get married. They're making beautiful baby girls. They're buying homes, creating life, changing the world. And I can't help but think that I am not enough. Like, when's that happening to me? I can't be seen, I can't be loved. But then it hits me. Proverbs 14:30. Envy causes problems, kills your peace and turns you dirty. So I could only focus on developing myself. Like there's a reason for these cries. I stop the lies and offer help. I work with cards that I am dealt. I share these stories, mental wealth. When you embrace all your mistakes and bear your cross, pain kills itself. Like there's a reason for your trials. There's a reason for your passions. There's a reason why you learn the consequence of all your actions. You do not know right now, but later you'll understand that he put you through those things so you become a better man, and you'll be thankful. I'm so thankful, but I can't lie. I struggle with faith sometimes, and I ask why. I question his work some nights. I try to look up when I feel stuck. I try to look up, and I put my faith in it.
I'm muted still. There we go. I'm back. Hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cuestacast, episode number 2. Hack No Cap playing us in over there with Faith. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday? April Fool's Day. Haha. April 1st, 2026. I appreciate everyone out there wherever you are watching from. YouTube, X, Facebook, Kick, or Rumble. Smash the like button, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. So, as everybody knows, it is official. The Alex Cuesta show is gone. That is a relic. And if you haven't gotten the chance, it's still the same channel. So if you were a fan of the Alex Cuesta show, it is still here. You could still go back and watch any past episodes, because the last guest that we had on that show, DJ Phoenix, was a ton of fun talking to him. So make sure you go back, you give that a watch, you give that a listen, you give that a like, because it was a good time. So obviously this is a no David week. He is not here, so he may not be hanging out with us tonight. But I am going to bring in this gentleman who is the first guest ever on the Cuestacast. Let's bring him in. Nyeckro. He is a content creator on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing well. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate it. And I love, we're going to get like the little frog ambiance. Everyone's going to be listening back to everyone. Take a moment.
Oh, yeah,
It's a beautiful thing.
Chill.
We got the ambiance going. So I appreciate you coming on, being the first guest. For people that have watched the Alex Cuesta show, this is going to be very similar to that, where we just shoot the shit. We talk about whatever's on our mind. We got a loose itinerary to follow, but we go wherever the conversation takes us. So first things first, I want to ask you, where can people find your work? What is the name of your shows? What are the things you do? Where can everyone find you?
All right. So, you can catch my show, High Sodium Content, on YouTube, Spotify, basically anywhere where you listen to podcasts and stuff like that. And then I also have a clothing brand called Sodium Syndicate. This is what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, buddy.
SodiumSyndicate.com. And then, sometimes I play some games on Twitch. So you can just catch me on Nyeckro at Twitch.
So it's Nyeckro. I said it wrong. I say it.
It's all. You know what? People say it one way or the other. But the Y is silent.
So what is the lore behind Nyeckro? Why is it?
Oh, this is interesting. So when I was about 15, right?
Yeah.
Me and my friend Justin Curitan. He gave me the name. He gave me the moniker. Just because I liked At the time, it was the Brood in WWE.
Okay, yep. The Brood was it. Listen,
Gangrel. I
Gangrel,
was,
Edge, and Christian, they were
yep,
dope. Yeah,
yep. I was a big Gangrel fan,
yeah,
and
yeah.
and then it was just like the music and stuff I was listening to at the time, and he was just like, you know what, man, you should call yourself Nyeckro. And I was like, you know what,
And what
I
was that
like that.
music?
Corn,
There you
Wu
go.
Tang,
Did you see?
Redman.
There's a baseball player for the Padres, I think it was. He now walks out to blind from corn.
Oh, I
He's a
love
closer.
Blind. Oh,
He's a
that's the
closer.
best.
Yeah. And it comes out, it's like the and then in the middle of his run, it's "Are you ready?"
Oh,
Like,
that's dope.
dude,
That's dope.
maybe I'll go
That's the
find it
intro.
while we're chit chatting, so we
Oh
can watch
yeah.
it because
Oh yeah. You have to.
it's absolutely sick. So, yeah, no, that's right up our alley.
Yeah.
Nate G coming in saying one of the best intro songs ever. Yeah, honestly, it's so cool. Maybe I'll go find that. Let me go do my
Yeah.
little
You
work
have
right
to.
here. So as we are chit chatting over here, see, we can multitask. Okay, we can multitask. So you have high sodium content. What type of stuff can we find on there? For like content wise, what do you talk about over there?
I talk about everything, man. I talk about everything that kind of tickles my fancy. Anything that's salacious, salty, current events, politics, here and there. Um, just everyday things, man. Just guy shit.
Being a human.
That's it. Observations.
I love it. I love it. All right, so what are we doing here? What are we doing, computer? All right, so we're gonna go to this one, and we gotta watch this because since you haven't seen it, we definitely got to go to it. So let's go to it right
Oh yeah,
here.
please.
Boom! Oh, it's so cool. Let's make this bigger.
Miller.
Oh, there you go.
There were people complaining about the lights and that it's too slow. Like,
No, that's perfect. That's a perfect intro.
and then it
You
hits
got the
hard right
skull.
here. How awesome is that?
That's sick.
I think it's the Padres. Yeah, San Diego. I'm now a fan of his.
Yeah, that's dope. That's cool.
Could you imagine
like
being in the
that.
crowd as that's going on with the lights and everything? Like you're at a corn show.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think they're having something in Jersey.
Are they? Oh man, that's the
I
one
think so.
band I haven't gone to see. That's the one band I've always wanted to see.
Yeah. Same.
So all right, so yeah, there's that. So I figured you would enjoy that. How cool is that? That now, because I know I'm a Yankees fan, so Mariano Rivera used to
Okay,
come
of
into
course.
Enter Sandman,
I'm from the
and that
Bronx.
was always yeah. So he used to come into
Yeah.
Enter Sandman, and that's always been big. But this one's right there, man. Since it's now more modern, right? Enter
It's
Sandman was the
iconic.
'90s. Yeah,
The
yeah.
it was what? It was in the Street Fighter movie, right?
And Madden. It
Really?
was on one of the Maddens. Yeah, I think it was. Oh God, I forget which Madden it was on, but Blind was on one of the Maddens.
Okay.
So yeah, Corn's doing its thing, man. Corn's been doing its thing forever. So you have high sodium content. You also make a bunch of TikToks. Your TikToks are
Oh,
what are they generally about? Because they're eerie as shit. I watch a bunch of them. Like, what's the general theme of what you do on there?
well, all right. I have two channels. So I got something called the Odd Duck, which is a faceless channel, and it's
Yep.
just basically just scary content that I find all over the internet, and I just
It scares
post
the shit
that.
out of me. I love it.
Listen, is bugged out, man. Like the like the paranormal is something not to mess with, man. The spirit realm, all
yeah.
that. And then I have the other one, Nyeckro Jr., which is basically an extension of high sodium content.
Yeah.
And any video that I see that I want to comment on, I comment on it.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, anyone that wants to go follow me on TikTok, I've been much more active. You've probably seen it when putting up a whole bunch of videos. Just go to
Oh
the
yeah,
Alex
yeah, of
Cuesta,
course, man.
and you can go find me there on TikTok. And for now, I'm using it more because it's a good outlet. As much as I'm not a fan of TikTok, but I don't know if China owns it anymore. I think it might be like in the transition of being an American company. So we're just giving someone else our information, but it
Yeah,
ain't China.
whatever. Somebody gets it.
So I
With
want to
the
go
spam
over real
calls.
quick. look at your website for the Sodium Syndicate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, just come look at some of your stuff right here. Anyone wants to go,
I appreciate it.
sodiumsyndicate.com, and you can look up. So is this all your original stuff that you're creating?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, this is all from like my mind. Like
So
stuff
you're
that
an
I'm thinking
artist
about.
too?
I mean, I guess you know
This is
these are my
sick.
thoughts. These are
This
my
is
thoughts.
sick. I like it. I like it. I'm definitely gonna have to copy one. There's
Appreciate it, brother.
100% I will be getting myself one here. But this is some good stuff. So everyone go check it out. Go to Sodium Syndicate and make sure that you also follow Nyeckro on everywhere. So let's get in to the fun stuff, my good man. So
To the
we're
meat
gonna start off.
pause.
We talk a whole lot of politics, okay, on this
Okay.
show. So I'm gonna force you into it a little bit
All right.
because I've seen some of your videos about being a Trump supporter and things like that. Right now, there's been a lot of turmoil within, I guess MAGA, but not really, because the people that are causing the turmoil, I never even really considered on MAGA anyway. But how do you feel about what's currently going on with the Iran war? I didn't watch President Trump's update. I saw some things that
Yeah, I didn't either.
he lifted sanctions on Venezuela and the Venezuelan leader right now. I saw that, but I didn't see the updates. I don't know what the announcement is, but overall, what have been your feelings on the war?
I mean, I'm looking at the Iranian people, and how they feel. They're with it. I guess they've been under, this oppressive Islamic regime for so long that it's nice to get a breath of fresh air. So I guess in that regard, it's a good thing. But I mean, I'm not a big proponent of war. You know,
I think
I
anyone not named Lindsey Graham is the same way. Like Lindsey Graham's the only one that like just loves war.
yeah, you don't want to see people die, you don't want to see people get hurt, but if it's for like the safety of the world, I guess,
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Yeah, I know. And that's a big thing that's been a push lately is a lot of his base is like, well, he promised no new wars and things like that. But the one thing is, like, if you hear him consistent about specifically Iran since
Hmm.
the 70s, he's been like, yeah,
Oh
Iran
yeah,
ain't getting a
yeah,
nuclear
yeah,
weapon. So it's not a surprise that he's doing what he's doing.
of
So
course.
I, I mean, I just hope we get in and get out. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't want boots on the ground. That's kind of where you'll start to see me turn a little. Is if we
Hmm.
start to see boots on the ground, that's when I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't mind the bombings and stuff. We're really good at that. Like we could do that and lose very little people. Every soldier lost sucks, but in terms of the scale of war, we're really good at bombing
Hmm.
people. But I don't know. I don't know. It's been a lot going on again. We might have missed something because I sure as hell didn't watch the update. I was getting ready for this, but he's probably still talking. Knowing Trump, it started at 8. He's probably still going on right now. Um,
Cracking jokes.
Oh my god. He's been in rare form with some of his jokes lately with the Japanese reporter when he's like, we're trying to keep the
He
element surprise. You should all know well about the element of surprise, saying it to a with the
he has
Japanese
no
prime minister
chill.
right there.
He
Oh,
has no chill, man.
he does not care. Did you see they said it was I think yesterday or today earlier, he was in a news conference and they were like, Iran promised to retaliate, and he goes, with what weapons? What are they gonna do? Shoot BB guns at people? They don't have any more weapons. And it's like this dude just says what he wants.
It's funny, man. I love that dude.
I can imagine just sitting around and just bullshitting with him. Like he's like
Yeah, yeah, just having a beer. Like he seems like that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
it's funny too because like I'll say about the last like few presidents outside of Biden, I don't think I had much in common with Joe Biden. I don't think he's a dude that I could sit down and have a beer with. But like
You probably forget.
Obama, I wasn't a fan of his, but I feel like I could sit down and talk sports with him. I feel like he's a dude that you could talk to. Like you disagree with him
Yeah.
on everything, but you like George Bush the same way. George Bush was a frat boy. Like you feel like
Oh
you could
yeah.
sit down and just talk to George Bush. So it's like, I mean, it's something about some of these dudes, and maybe that's just the way they are because they're the core
Yeah.
personality. But
I think you need some kind of charisma to be, like a world
oh yeah,
leader. You got to
absolutely.
be likable in some kind of regard.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'll never get anywhere. The being likable part is always the hard part for me.
That's easy, man. That's easy.
So, continuing real quick on the politics, we won't spend too long on this, but right now we have just seen the last day or two. There's been another slew of federal judges blocking executive orders. One of them on blocking Trump when he eliminated the Biden app for like people to basically sign up to be registered as legal people.
What,
He
CBP?
I think that's what it was. And he
Okay.
did the executive order to get rid of it because he said it was unconstitutional. And the judge just came down and was like, no, you need to reinstate all of them. And there was like two more things. And how have you felt about the way these federal judges have been acting with all the lawfare and basically like, to me, my thing is ignore them. Like that's my ignore them and say enforce it. That's
Yeah,
my
same. You know, I think it's just ridiculous, man. Like they would do anything to just make this man fail. And you would think, like, as an American, you want to see like the president do well, even if you don't agree, you know, on like everything or like anything. You at least want to see the country do well. You know, so if it's something that like helps everybody else out, like why not do it? You know, I don't get it.
And you know, there's a lot of people that don't see it that way. Like we just saw the No King's Day, and it's like, cool, yeah, we don't have one. Let's move on. And then the best part is in England when they're doing No King's Day in England. It's like, wait,
Oh yeah,
what?
that's ridiculous. You live in a monarchy. Like,
Did you
what are we
see?
doing?
Did you see the video? You know, we'll go find this. I'm gonna react to it. We're gonna get your reaction because I think you're gonna
Yeah.
love this. Did you see the video with the one guy saying that they're only protecting the Straits of Hormuz? And what about the gays of Hormuz? And it was like a liberal, like a
I'm not
leftist
surprised, bro.
and a
I'm not
left. Oh, here it
surprised.
is. Yep, here we go. Drew Pavlou.
We
This
are
is the
living in the age of the dumbest human beings to ever walk this planet, bro.
so here. Let's we'll go to this. I want to get your reaction to this because I thought that this was comedy gold, man. So
Oh
let's make
boy.
this bigger. And it's this chick's a leftist activist. So let's.
Isn't it a little bit homophobic that we're so focused on the Straits of Hormuz and not the gays of Hormuz?
Yes, I agree. Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Why do you think they're willing to leave the gays of Hormuz behind?
I think it's just historically, like, you know, gays have always been very discriminated against, which is wrong on so many levels.
Even in war.
Yeah, even in war. It just takes more reform in government, obviously, and then also educating society.
Just feel like if we're gonna go in there, we can't leave the gay people behind.
Right,
I don't think we
exactly.
should go in there at all, but if we're going to, the gays of Hormuz, we could turn it into Fire Island.
For sure.
Like, the thing is, it's like, do you think after this, that interview just turned around and was like, you're retarded? You're not going to be on the internet? Like,
I don't know, man. But it's the confidence for me. She was bold with it. She was like, oh yeah, it's a bad thing. Change the policies. It's wrong.
oh my God. Yeah, I think that's wrong. It's the history of the gays. It's the history. They've always been left behind. And it's like
Once she mentioned education, like the audacity.
and the thing is too, with all these rallies, with all of these protests, it's all FOMO for all of
Yeah.
these people. Like most
Yeah.
of them just want to go because how many times have you heard like, you know, any of the big protests, whether it was like the riots in LA or even like people alive for civil rights, right? How many times did Joe Biden lie about being a part of that? And you hear people, and I think people just want to be able to get old and tell their grandkids, if they have any, I was there. Not, I knew what I was doing. I was there. And it's like, we kind of don't do that on the right. We're like, unless we got a reason to be out there, I'm not going to be out there. Like, why am I going out there? Which we might have to change because I think we need to get out more.
Yeah, probably. You know, but you know, I like sitting home playing my video games, man.
I don't know. I think we need to start all going to Washington and protesting Congress right now for not passing the SAVE Act. Like that.
Oh
is
yeah,
wild.
yeah. That's insane. That's like what, over 70% of Americans want it. Like,
Yeah. It's like 90% of conservatives, 60% of Democrats, and independents, I think, is in like the 80 percentile. It's like,
yeah.
I feel like that could be one where we could get like a joint rally. Like it might be the one time where you can get like decent thinking leftists. Like I'll call up John Fetterman and be like, yo, Fetterman, come lead this, bro. Like, come on out.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Your brain's working today. Let's do it, man.
Johnny Fitz.
It's funny too, because like his only prayer is if he switches parties for his next election. Like that's his only prayer. Like John Fetterman will be a Republican in 5 years.
Yeah, man. I think it's not the left that I remember, like growing up, where like everything, like everybody was basically kind of like down the middle, and they're just so far to like Bizarro Land. It's no, it's almost no coming back. Like what do they even stand on?
I mean, we just got to make them fringe, right? Because like you look at the coalition on the right now, it is those people, like a lot of the people there are people that were on the left and they just kind of like, you have like your Glenn Greenwald, you have James Lindsay, even like someone like a Tim Pool, like those are guys on the left still. They're just not all the way over there. And they just
Mhm.
said those guys are crazy. Like they're not like, Glenn Beck and things like that, or the Daily Wire guys. Like they get along with them now because they could just be reasonable. But there's a lot of people that would be like a traditional Democrat that's in the coalition right now. But I've always had my theory that this is exactly who the leftists always have been. They just been chipping away and biding their time since Woodrow Wilson. He was a friggin' Marxist to the core.
Mhm.
FDR sucked. And they've all just kind of pushed it a little more left. And I've just always thought that like your top people always wanted this, but they've just been trying to make it calculated. And then you had the squad coming in, and the squad ruined everything. They made everyone go so much further
Yeah.
left than they wanted to. I think that was my whole vision and viewpoint. So, but all right, so I'm gonna have you wrap up the politics section. Grade Donald Trump's second term right now with the immigration, foreign, domestic, everything he's doing. What would you give him?
I give him an A minus.
Oh, it's a good grade.
Yeah, A minus. Like I said, like I've never seen a president in my lifetime do and say the things that he's done and actually mean it and stand on it. And I A minus. A minus.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a good score. I know, there's a lot of supporters that would give him lower. So I think that is a fair score. All right, we're switching gears. Let's go over to some movies and movie talk and stuff like that. Let's get out of
Oh,
politics,
okay.
even though some of this does jump into some political realms. It kind of
Oh
meshes now
yeah.
because the unfortunate part is everything's fucking politics. Like, that is the
It sucks.
unfortunate part. It's miserable.
It
But
sucks.
Stephen Colbert did a awful little thing with Peter Jackson where they're like, "Oh, I guess I'm writing a movie." Like, it was dumb. But Stephen Colbert and his son, along with another writer, are writing a new Lord of the Rings movie. Did you hear
Oh
anything
yeah.
about this?
Yeah. I just I looked it up like not too long ago, but I don't know. He says he's a fan, so maybe as a fan he might do some justice for it.
Did you hear
I
the plot though?
No.
The plot's going to be terrible. So you ready? I'll let you react to the plot. So here's what
Okay.
it was. Here's what it is. 14 years after Frodo, sailed away into, the death world or whatever, you now are with Sam, Merry, and Pippin, and they want to kind of retrace their steps of their journey. But then, that would be cool, right? Let's retrace it, right? No, we're not done yet. Sam's daughter also goes on her own little side quest and discovers a key to potentially something that would have ended the war and the quest before it even started. So now you're following. So Sam's daughter is going to be the key. It's a magical girl is the key to everything movie. That's the way I see it.
Oh, I don't know. I I don't know. I just feel like all these movies that come out now, it's what did Cartman say? make them
Make it
make them gay.
put a chick and make it gay and
Put a
lame. Make it
chicken,
lame and
make it
gay.
gay. Like sometimes it works.
Rare, but here's the
Rarely.
thing, it has to be done well, right? Like, and I played the Witcher games. I read the Witcher books, and Siri kind of fits that role. I don't know if you're a Witcher fan,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Siri fits that role. But in the books, it was done a lot better. Where now, as you're getting to the shows, it's everything's become Siri and Yennefer. Like, Geralt is a side character in his own thing, and while they were important, they were all kind of equals in the books, with Geralt being the overarching hero of everything. Every time shit hit the fan, Geralt was saving Ciri. He was working with Yennefer. Now it's like Yennefer's the end all be all. Ciri does everything as well, and now Geralt's just kind of there. He's like has like 20% screen time in his own show. Like, it's embarrassing.
I fell off of that show
After
actually.
season 2, mid season 2, I was
Yeah,
like, this is
I
terrible.
just once they changed actors, I'm good.
Oof. Yeah, no, it's not good at all. So yeah, I have no hope for Stephen Colbert in this movie because I think Stephen Colbert is a douche, and I can't see his son being
Yeah.
much better. So they're gonna do a movie. They're gonna sniff their own farts and try to modern day the shit out of it. I mean, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Like everything else that comes out.
It's I can't. So did you see the actress for the new Supergirl movie? Did you see any of the comments she's recently made?
No, man. She said something stupid now.
Oh, she said some dumb shit. Let me see if I can
Come on.
pull this up. I have it saved in my
That
bookmarks.
was going to be my example of like, this actually looks promising, but
Oh no.
let's
No,
see.
you would be wrong, sir. You would be wrong.
Jeez.
So here is her. I only read the headline. I didn't read the article. But she says that Millie Alcock knows she'll be facing backlash since simply existing as a woman in insert franchise IP. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself.
What does that even mean?
That just because she's a woman, she can't be like, people are going to look at her weird. No, if your movie sucks, we're going to be mean to you. Like, if your movie's good, we're going to like it.
This is the world we live in, Alex. This is the world we live in. This is crazy work. Like starlets have been getting ogled for like since Hollywood existed. Like that's what you do. You're on the big screen.
Yeah.
You are literally making a spectacle out of yourself for money.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are you talking about? You're in a movie called Supergirl.
Yeah. Nate saying bring back Melissa Benoist. Yeah, because listen, some of those costumes were terrible, but at least she was hot. Like,
yeah.
And listen, this girl ain't bad looking either. Like, she could be like, she's okay looking, but it's like, if that's the attitude you're already gonna pop off with, then why am I gonna, like, as a guy, if you're sitting there and saying that I can't, and it's more, I think too, like, because if people think the costume is bad, she's gonna take it as they're talking about me, right? And it's like, why can't we? No one said anything when we were criticizing David Cornsweat's costume. In some of the pictures, we were just saying it looked like shit. He didn't come out and say, "I'm sorry, my body's not good enough for you." It's like, no, we criticize what you look like in the outfit. We're not criticizing you as a person. Like, no, I don't know. This is, and apparently, like, David Cornsweat's going to be in this movie. Crypto apparently gets poisoned. That's going to be part of the plot. But it's like, I don't know. The Supergirl line that they're using with her being like indifferent to the world, to me, is kind of like, I know she's an angsty teen in the comics, but she's not as much of a bitch as they portrayed her at the end of Superman.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's this type of stuff. And I'm happy I'm enlightening you to all of this shit.
Yeah,
and
man.
what's going on.
That's crazy though. Wow.
So continue with more movies. Do you have any plans on seeing the new Super Mario Galaxy?
I don't know, man. I saw the Yoshi popcorn thing. I might go just for that.
What is it? Is it him? Some of these popcorn buckets are wild. Some of them have you like pulling things out of their ass. Like, it is weird, man.
It's worth money though. At the end of the day,
there's so many people that collect them now. It is wild.
Yeah, people collect weird stuff, man.
What does it look like? Now I got to find out. See, this is the beauty of being live. You pull it out of the egg in the stomach?
I don't know. I thought it was just it was like Yoshi in the front, and then like you got like the little bucket in the back. That's what I seen. That's the image that I saw. But if it's something else, then that'd be kind of cool.
This is from Cinemark. Hold on. No, this looks dope.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Here, actually, this actually looks pretty cool. The thing is, like, at least this one's a little more functional. Some of them are impossible to clean, and I don't understand like how people clean any of them. So here, this is. Let's look at the video because this actually looks sick.
Oh yeah, okay, that's it.
I'm gonna mute this. So it comes out of the egg in the front.
See, I saw another one.
See, I like that because you can close it up and just keep it as a collectible.
That's cool. Yeah,
I like that a lot. And this is from Cinemark, one of the biggest, I think it is the biggest movie chain. Maybe AMC is bigger, but it's one of the biggest movie chains. So that's sick.
I like
That's
that
sick.
one. That wasn't the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that I saw. But I like that
So
one better.
So you might go see it just for that. Do you have any interest in the movie itself? Because I've seen some mixed reviews. Now, some of the people have
I
given it
grew up
negative
on it.
reviews. Some of
I
the people
grew
I
up
don't
on
care
it,
about the one.
so
Yeah, I liked the first movie.
it was
You know,
good. It was. You know what? I was a little upset that I didn't go to the movie theaters to go see it, but
yeah, yeah,
it was actually like really really it was better than I expected. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I watched it with my wife and we both enjoyed it. Like it was good.
You know, Seth Rogen and his dumb laugh pulled me out a little bit. I hate his laugh. I think he's fine as Donkey Kong until he laughs. It's like you don't need your trademark laugh. Nobody likes that. I didn't mind Chris Pratt. I know people were criticizing him because he didn't like have like a perfect Mario voice, but I like how they addressed it in the beginning. I like how they kind of made fun of the Mario and Luigi voices from the games
Mm.
and just kind of like, all right, that's not how we really talk. We did it for the commercial. And Charlie Day is an amazing Luigi. I mean, and Brie Larson having the revival of her career, just realizing I'm hot. I need to just be hot and do my job and be happy about my job because she's been so good for this movie. So I'm excited. I'm going to be taking my kids to go see it. Now, I've seen some things where people are like, it doesn't hit any of the points. It's kind of sloppy. And again, they're girl bossing because, the females in there are just all like naturally amazing. I, I grew up a conservative. You
It's
take this, right? If the story's good, you know you're going to get some leftist shit thrown in there. As long as the story's generally fun, I don't care. I don't know about you.
well is you know if Samus is in it, Samus from Metroid, I'll be I can look the other way. I like Samus.
Star Fox is in it. They confirmed that.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
But I like that they're doing this. Well, even if they introduce Samus and they introduce Star Fox, it gives a chance for the spinoff now. Like, because now
Me
that
too.
he's in, he could do it. And even with DK, like, you could do a spinoff, even though I hate Seth Rogen, you could do a spinoff with DK and do Donkey Kong Country with Diddy, where he has to go, like, him and Diddy have to go save, because there's so much lore within Donkey Kong in all those games. And,
Probably be a lot of lube too.
oh, oh my god. So but yeah, no, I like that they're doing this and they're kind of building exactly what they said they were going to, because they always hinted at they wanted like a Super Smash universe, right? So
Yeah,
here
that'd
is
be the way
how
to go.
you bring it in. If Samus comes in and I mean, they already have Pikachu because Detective Pikachu, you have that already there. So they are slowly building this. Like, give me Kirby.
Give
I
me
want
Link.
give me Link. Well, they're doing that. They're doing the live action movie.
Netflix
You
though, or
you didn't see there? No, it's going to be a trilogy.
really?
They're doing a legit Zelda live action trilogy.
Because I heard one thing and then it went away and then I lost interest in it.
Zelda live action
Let's
actors.
go.
And the actors look really good.
Okay.
They picked some really good actors. Here,
Okay.
let me get some good pictures. Like the chick looks good as Zelda. The dude is going to look good as Link. Here we go. This is a good one. So let's go right here. I like that I'm enlightening you here. I'm bringing you.
Yeah, man.
This is
I've been in
we're
the
just going to
dungeon.
call this education with Questas. So this is a picture of Link, Zelda. Like, that looks good.
Wow. Okay.
I think that's going to be good.
You know
Now,
what this kind of reminds me of?
what?
Legend with man, the short guy, the Scientologist.
Oh, Tom Cruise?
Yes. Legend.
A
with
little
Tom
bit.
Cruise.
Yeah. I mean, my only thing is if they make Link talk at all, I'm going to get out of the theater.
Really?
Link can't talk. He doesn't talk.
I don't
He's
know,
never spoken
man.
once in a game.
That's okay.
No, he can't talk. Everyone needs to talk for him. They need to understand what he's saying. He needs to be the strong, silent one. That's my one. And number two, if Zelda does anything besides get captured and make Link go get her, I'm pissed. Like,
Okay.
apparently, the trilogy is going to be that they're going to follow each of the three at one point of the Triforce, basically. So one's going to be about Link, one's going to be about Ganon, one's going to be about Zelda. And then
Okay.
they're going to be like the mains. And so for me, don't introduce Sheik in the first one. We can save that for later. Like, let Link go save her like Ganon take her, make the second one about Ganon being evil, make the third one about Zelda becoming Sheik and kind of working with Link and stuff. Like that would be my ideal, but I'm not in Hollywood, so
You know it's going to be twisted and
it might be
almost.
good. It's Nintendo though. Nintendo gatekeeps the shit out of their properties.
Yeah, you're right. They sue people for any damn thing. So
they are
you know,
wild.
so let's hope. High hopes.
Nate saying, I hope there's another lesbian sister that takes up half the movie for no reason at all. Is that, are you talking about Lord of the Rings here? Jesus Christ. And Nate saying RuPaul should have been like, they're doing a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, why is that still on TV?
I don't know, man. I stopped asking myself these questions. I just.
And it's so funny. They like to say people are so bigoted. RuPaul Drag Race is on like season like 30 or 23. It's like if we were
It's been
that,
out for a while.
it's got to be
a
over.
while.
It's well over a decade. Well
Yeah,
over. A decade. It started in like the 2010s. Like it started not too. Did it start before America's Next Top Model and stuff like that? Like
I feel like it was around in like the 2000s.
I was in high school when that came out. I was in high school in 03 to 07. So let me again, RuPaul's Drag Race. Now I'm looking this up. This is a show of looking things up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And looking up RuPaul's Drag Race on my phone is really going to make my wife not question me. It started in 2009. They're on season 19 coming up.
Okay.
But like, if we were that much of a bigoted country, would RuPaul, a black crossdresser, be one of the most famous people that everyone knows their name and has one of the biggest shows around?
Nah, man. He's been around since the 90s, man. Since we were kids. Like,
how did RuPaul not get canceled for not like speaking out and being like the most like pro LGBTQ person? Like, really, he hasn't been. He's just kind of doing his thing.
Yeah, listen, like
I respect it.
I remember people just didn't care. Like, just
no,
nobody cared about your private life. You know, and,
we just accepted RuPaul. Like, whatever. And the thing is too, it's like, oh, it's someone in Hollywood that's weird. Tell me something else, right? Like, no one cared. We expect weird people to come out of Hollywood in entertainment.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, I used to ride the train all the time, man. You see people like that, freaking dime a dozen.
Oh yeah, in the city. Well, no one walks. Everyone just walks by everything in the city. Like you expect, if something weird doesn't happen that day, you're looking around, going, "Okay, did I leave? Like, am I not in the city today? Like, what are we doing?"
Dude, I am such a New Yorker. I walked past Kevin Bacon one night, and I kind of felt somebody like looking at me. He turned back and looked at me
because he's like, "You didn't notice me."
He was like, dude, like I know who you are. Like I got some place to go. Like,
at best, I'll dap you up and keep it moving. Like that's about it. Like
I don't got time for that.
See, I got a few buddies out in LA, and they said it's like that there though. But like they expect, like LA is the people, like Hollywood specifically, is the spot where famous people just act normal because everyone's famous there. So you're walking by famous people and they don't expect you to fawn over them, right? Because it's a norm. You're seeing, you know, if Drake's walking around with his crew, if you know, Tom Cruise is walking around, like the people are just doing because it's work. Hollywood is work. So they don't expect to be stopped and to be fawned over and things like that. So he's like, yeah, he's like, it's a lifestyle. My one buddy, Side Effect, he's been on the show before. He's a producer and R&B hip hop artist. Okay. And he's one half of Birdland Studios. He helps run Birdland Studios in LA. And he said, he was on the show and he's like, the lifestyle's different out here. He's like, you go to parties, you never know who you're going to see, who's going to introduce you to who. And he's like, and it's just the life. It's just the life. He's like, and it gets old. It gets old just seeing famous people because they're always around. Like, just so, I mean,
that's gotta be strange though. You know, just being fawned over like that and not being able to go certain places.
That's why I'd be bad at being famous, because I'd still go wherever I wanted to. Like my PR and shit would hate me because I still say what I want. I'd still do what I want, and they'd be like, "You're gonna die." Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna go wherever I want to go.
I'm the kind of dude. I would stop and sign autographs, take pictures with you.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You got me here. So
There's some people I think that get it, right? Like think like the ones that, and I've said it before on the show, the ones that don't live in Hollywood, the ones that work in Hollywood but live other places, they're the
mhm.
ones that seem normal. Like Paul Rudd seems really normal. He lives up here in New York.
Oh, for
Um,
real?
yeah, Paul Rudd lives over in Millbrook, I think. He's not far at all.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
John Krasinski has a house over here since he filmed The Quiet Place over in Pauling. He stayed. Pauling or no, it wasn't Pauling. It was yeah, over in Pauling. It was over in that area. He filmed. That's where the first A Quiet Place was filmed. It was all over Pauling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. And he fell in love with the area. There's certain people, and then you obviously have Zachary Levi. He lives in another part of the country. He doesn't live in. I think he lives in Texas or something. So it's like they have their places there because that's where they work, but they don't
Mhm.
live there. Their families are other places. Like so, I feel like they're the most normal,
Yeah.
and the ones that stay in Hollywood are the ones that are fucking weirdos. Like,
I mean, bad, man. Like, I don't know. I couldn't. There's not enough money for me to do strange things for change. Like, it just.
I mean, yeah. If someone came to me and said you got to bat for both teams or otherwise you can't be famous, I'd be like, I guess I'm not being famous then. I've been not famous before. I'll be not famous again. We're good here.
I like my booty hole the way it is, man.
Ooh, yeah, I ain't your throat goat, and my booty's the where it is. Like we ain't doing that. Like,
Nah, nah, nah. No bueno.
so so yeah, I think I'm definitely me and my wife already talked. We're gonna go take the kids to go see Super Mario. Like we are excited about that. We liked the first one. We thought it was really good. So we'll see. So my brother David, who's usually my co-host here, Necro, but he works every other week. He does night shift, so every other week he can't be here.
Uh,
But so he sent me this, and we might glance at the article because there's a new Resident Evil movie coming out, right?
oh, I heard about this.
Did you see what the friggin' director said? He fully expects fans to crucify him for Resident Evil.
But why? Like, I
So
just, I
let's
just don't
find out.
understand it.
Let's take a gander at the article. Here, we'll share this. This is Dread Central over here. Matt Konopka. I always like to give a shout out. Hopefully, this is an April Fool's thing. So let's see. To this day, we have yet to see Resident Evil film that's been fully embraced by the fans. According to Zach Kreger from Weapons, the filmmaker doesn't expect to change with his upcoming reboot. During his interview in New York Times, he said that when he offered that he expects fans will crucify him if the film deviates from the lore. I mean, yeah, why shouldn't we? Like, that's the thing, and I never get this type of stuff. Like, especially with games as in depth and as lore driven as Resident Evil. How hard is it to just adapt the screenplay?
I don't get it, man. Like the last thing that came out on Netflix, that was a shit show.
Yeah.
It was just like you can call this anything else but Resident Evil. Like just call it something else. You don't have to call it Resident Evil, but I guess that's the only way people are gonna gravitate to see a shitty movie.
And it's like with the success of Requiem right now and how good people have, like, people love that game. That game is fantastic.
I give that game a 10. I'm on my third playthrough. I love it. Oh, best Resident Evil game to date.
Which is hard, right? Because there's so many good
Very
Resident
hard.
Evils. Like
Very
the
difficult.
Resident Evil series, their bad games are still good. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like the Resident Evil series, they're only bad by Resident Evil standards, and it's usually
Mhm.
because they tried something really different and people didn't like it. I think that was RE5. People weren't a fan of because it had a big switch up. Or was it RE5 or RE6? It was one of them that people were
Resident
like,
Evil
"Meh."
6.
Yeah, 6. They
6
kind of
is weird.
switched up, and people were like, "I'm not feeling it." But you put that as a standalone game, and it's still a great game.
Yeah, it's
So
not bad. Take it for how it is. It's really good. The mechanics are like super interesting.
So let's see what he had to say here. So he's aiming to capture intensity. Here's his quote: "I love the idea of being pitted against a world that is hell bent on annihilating you. It just feels fun, and I haven't seen a movie that offers that sort of experience. I mean, I guess." Krieger told SFX magazine, "I'm definitely not trying to be completely obedient to the lore of the games. Why? I'm trying to tell a story that just feels authentic to the experience you get when you play the games." And
I mean, if he's trying to go the survival horror route, like like one of the other people that's in Raccoon City. You know, they had the what was the game? Outbreak for the
Yeah,
PS2,
yeah.
where you played as like different people during the apocalypse, or not the apocalypse, the
But it's still
outbreak.
not Resident Evil.
It isn't. It isn't, and it's very simple. Just you got the characters already. Like just do it right.
But it's like,
I don't.
why do this though, right? Like, we already got this version with the Mila Jovovich ones, which standalone were okay movies at best. We just like staring at Mila Jovovich, but they tried doing that, right? Making loosely Resident Evil references and not necessarily being faithful to the lore. And we were kind of just all like, okay, it was decent. And that's back when they weren't making good game adaptations anyway. So we were like, fine, whatever. Why do the same exact thing? Why not give us a lore faithful thing?
I think the last one that came out, the last Resident Evil movie that came out, that wasn't all that great, that people complained about. I thought it was going in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah.
At least it had the characters right. You know.
I truly feel like these major directors are just scared because they know if they don't get it right. And also, I don't think they're fans. I think that's another big issue. They're not
Yeah,
fans of the games.
or they
So they
never
wouldn't
played
even
it.
know how to start with the lore. So they don't know what to include and what not to include. It's like, Henry Cavill should just direct and star in everything at this point. Like, he's a nerd. Like, I can't wait for his freaking He-Man. I think it's going to be so freaking good. He's doing He-Man. He's doing Voltron. He's doing Warhammer. Like,
Really?
yeah, he's Voltron. They're in, I think, post production,
Oh, nice.
and he bullied them into letting him wear a better costume because they wanted him to wear a crappy spandex one. So he put on the costume he wanted and walked onto set with it, and he took a picture. They told him to take it off. He took a picture and put it on social media, and the fans demanded he wears it. So he
Nice.
won that battle.
That's how you got to do it, man. Just let the fans speak.
Yeah, it's bizarre. So, all right, before we get you out of here, because we only got you for a little bit longer, I want to jump into some gaming. You talked about gaming wise. You talked about that you're
Oh,
playing
man.
Requiem. Are you playing anything else besides that right now?
I'm playing Ark like everybody else. Ark Raiders.
Have you touched on to marathon at all? Like, are you doing any marathon or anything like that?
I'm looking at it, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen like any of my boys play it. I haven't heard too much. Have you played it?
My friend plays at Hack No Cap, the guy that does the intro. He plays it. He loves Marathon. He thinks it's a really good game. He thinks it's going to stay around, that they absolutely improve the game to the point where it should hang around, and as long as they want to keep the servers up. So I think it's a good thing for them. Have you thought about playing Crimson Desert yet?
I have it, but I've been so sleepy when I get home. That
Working
by the time
sucks, right?
working, doing
Family, all that,
videos,
yeah.
family. Like by the time I sit down and I'm laying in bed and I'm playing and I'm trying to play it, I'm falling asleep. Like I keep running into the same tree. And that map is massive, and like my cousin he keeps sending me videos of like suplexing people and giving people an RKO.
I saw one video, which is my favorite thing. This guy grabbed the guard, grabbed him by the legs, and just spun and kept spinning and kept hitting everyone until he spun. It was like 2 minutes of him spinning until he threw him off a cliff, and he just destroyed everyone on the way. I'm looking at this going, I don't game much anymore, but I might have to buy it for this. Like, I may have to. It looks ridiculous.
I've seen it's. I don't know if it's like there's modern technology in it, but I know you fight the big daddies from BioShock.
They're in there.
You
can mod it up probably if they're friendly to mod communities. Like, that's awesome.
I don't know. I think that was a legit mission.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
The weapons, everything about it. There's like a helmet that like shoots out laser beams. It's like the Iron Man mask.
It's just crazy.
It's like your imagination is the limit.
What's up, Random Acts of Animation? How are you? What's going on, Caveat? What's up, Keem? How are we doing? So Crimson Desert. Listen, the thing about me is I'm not as big of a gamer as I used to be. I'm a very peripheral fan, but I watch gaming podcasts. I watch, one a day. I watch side scrollers every single day. I love side scrollers. Stuttering Craig's been on the show before. He's a great dude. I used to watch. I don't know. Do you remember Screw Attack back in the day? It was like they did like the top 10s and stuff with YouTube and all that.
I think so.
So Stuttering Craig was the guy that was the head of that. And he's been on the show a few times. Stuttering Craig's awesome. And he does Side Scrollers podcast. So Side Scrollers is fantastic.
I got to check that out.
But I also watch like the Geeks and Gamers guys. I'm friendly with a few of those dudes. So I love watching Geeks and Gamers. So that's why I keep up with gaming. I just don't game really. Like, so it's like, I'm one of those things where I'm just a fan.
That's me with sports, man.
Yeah. I'm not in it, but I keep up with it.
Yeah.
So I want to get your opinion on this. Do you have a PlayStation 5 or anything?
I have a 5. I have the Xbox. Yeah.
So
I
how do you feel about the PS5 raising their prices?
I think that's insane. Yeah, and it's like the more frequent you buy games, it gets more expensive for you.
I get it.
It's like they hire people to like purposely like sink the company or like sink the stock. Because what genius thought of that? That was a good idea.
And as you're watching, like, and I saw they're going back to exclusivity, which I think is smart. But at the same time, you're watching the Switch too be fairly affordable and kicking everyone's ass, even though they had lower than expected sales this past few months. But still, the Switch has been doing really well because they're making good console exclusive games and it just runs like a Nintendo. It's just like you get what you get, but it's like, why wouldn't you try to compete with them and keep your prices low? Like, I don't understand the thought process behind this at all. And they have no games. Like, they don't have anything to play on it.
I don't know. I don't like Nintendo for like several reasons. I hate the fact that they use that key card. You can't really share the games.
Yeah, they did that. They're grimy. They are grimy.
They do grimy stuff, man. And there was this one instance with this guy, and they sued him so bad, it like bankrupted him, and his family left him. Like, it's a horrible company, bro. And it's like I love the IPs. I love Metroid. I love Zelda, Mario.
They just make good games. That's the thing. The thing is, they make games that are good for their, like, you're not going to go there to play Madden. You're not going to go to play Crimson Desert, right? No. But you know that the next Zelda that comes out is going to be amazing. You know that, the last Metroid Prime 4, people enjoyed it. Like, it didn't do as well as I thought they were going to, but people enjoyed the shit out of it. You're gonna, if another Kirby comes out, he's just gonna go fight God some more, and I'm excited for that. Like, Capcom said they wanted to focus on Mega Man again, and I'm like, give me Mega Man in my veins. Yes. Give me Mega Man in my veins. Like, but that's gonna look great on a Nintendo because it's kind of designed for that, right? I personally want to see Bomberman come back. I miss the shit out of Bomberman. I used to love those games.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was pretty good.
One of my favorite Game Boy games was Wario vs. Bomberman Blast, and you were just going around a map, and you picked one, and the whole goal was to blow up spots and then try to trap each other so that you can't get out the bombs. It was one of the funnest puzzle games I ever played in my life.
I would like a brand new Kid Icarus, like a nice, faithful, good Kid Icarus.
Yeah, amazing games.
Not 3D.
No,
make it 2D, side scroll. Just
they could have so many things they tap into. Give me a new Earthbound.
Oh,
give me a new Earthbound. Like, stop teasing me with Ness and just give me a new goddamn Earthbound. Okay, stop putting them in Super Smash and then not feed. Like, they should make a conscious effort to make a new game for every Super Smash character before they release the next Super Smash.
They'll never do it.
Well, they can't with Metal Gear now because Hideo Kojima has been pushed out, and they can't make another good Metal Gear. They tried with the one and it was god awful without him.
That's such a tragedy.
I mean, I feel like Kojima's hard to work with. I love Hideo Kojima. Metal Gears are my favorite series.
He's a genius, man. You got to let him cook.
I know Razor Fist hates him. He says he's a failed movie director, and that's why he puts so many cut screens in his freaking games. But it's so good. I've loved all the Metal Gear Solids. I played the shit out of them.
Oh, man.
It made, like, it just was so much fun sneaking around and stuff. But yeah, one of my favorite things I remember with Kojima is after Metal Gear Solid 2 came out on I think it was Was it Metal Gear 2 or 3? It was one of them came out, and then the following game was coming, and there was like a big complaint. There was too many cut screens. It might have been Sons of the Patriots because like it was a ton of stuff in there with Snake and the Struts,
Yeah.
Raiden, and people were complaining. And Hideo Kojima came out and was like, listen, next game's going to be different, innovative, not as many cutscenes. And then he comes out with Snake Eater, and Snake Eater is like double the size of cutscenes of Sons of Liberty. And it's like, come on now, like, it's like Snake Eater is my favorite one because of all the stuff you could do with Snake. But it's like, you lied, you bastard.
But they were so good though, man. They were like little movies, man.
It's and recently over the last few months, Epic Mike from the Epic Verse, he played through. He's never played through. He played through all four. He streamed all four playing them, and he loves them. He loves the shit out of them. They were great. It was fun watching them because they're not easy games. They are not easy games at all.
No, they really aren't.
All right, let's get to some comments here. Adam coming in saying Warframe is one of my favorite. Great game, bad community. I mean, that's kind of like the anime communities. You have some good shows and terrible communities that pushes people away.
Yeah.
We're in the backs of animation saying today was a wash for me. I have a bad back and tried to stretch and ended up messing up my neck. No. Oh, random. Listen, I'm with you, man. I'm every morning I get up and I feel a twitch. It's like a risk every single day. Getting old sucks.
Oh, it does.
Adam saying Warframe has probably the best trading system. Adam also commenting, bro, I'm 22 with bad knees and a back. This is not normal. You might want to get that checked out, man. Caveat Ty saying even Switch is raising its prices. Caveat wants a new portal. Yeah, you're not getting a new portal. Valve is never getting. Now that Valve is in a lawsuit, let's see what the hell they do. Random Max saying it would be dope if they recreated a Quigley O'Hare game for Nest from Nest. That would be really good. Random Max saying Snake Eater is the best. I'm playing Delta right now. That's awesome. And Adam rounding us out saying the worst devs are like the devs from Overwatch. They make a second version that's supposed to fit a new engine, but they change it so much no one wants to play. And I'm like, yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's devs are in a tough spot because if they screw up, they'll never get another job. So I really feel like they just are trying way too hard. So, all right, before we let you get out of here, what games are you looking forward to? Anything in the horizon that you're looking forward to playing?
Probably that 007.
You think it's going to be any good?
I mean, I'm
Apparently
hoping
they're doing
man.
some plot switching and stuff too, and putting in some major woke DEI shit.
Oh, come on, man.
He's supposed. So they already came out. This was a few months ago. They said that Bond is going to be more of a modern man. He's not going to be as much of like a womanizer. He's still going to be suave, but he's not going to be the womanizer everyone knows. They're going to modern man him.
Okay. So
did I just ruin that for you?
No. If they keep that John Wick gameplay, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. You can put a dress on him. I don't care.
Yeah, I like how they're keeping John Wick, and I get like they're definitely going to make another John Wick because spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't watched 4, that he's quote unquote dead, but you didn't see him die.
Facts.
So I think they're going to make one, especially they might have to after Ballerina kind of flopped. I didn't mind the Ballerina movies, but they certainly flopped. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But all right, my man, I appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. I enjoyed it.
I'm happy you did. Next time we got to have you a little bit longer. An
hour
is not
definitely,
enough. It flew
bro.
by. Absolutely flew by.
Not enough, man. Not enough time in the day.
Never. So everyone, make sure that you go over to High Sodium Content on YouTube over here and do exactly what I'm doing. And boom, click the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe over there. So whenever he drops a new video, whenever he drops anything over there, you will be getting that content and you will be making sure that you can watch it and support it. So make sure you go do that over there. Also, make sure that you go over again, boop, 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 to Sodium Syndicate and go and support over here. Buy a shirt, buy a hat, buy everything. Buy one of everything here. And what the hell is double elimination? I didn't even see it. What is this? I'm clicking.
Oh yeah, this was that was for the tournament. We had,
you guys are doing a tournament?
Yeah, we had a Tekken tournament.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that was
you gonna do another one?
Yeah, probably in the future with Tri-State EGT.
That sounds like I just noticed. I'm like, what is this? That's interesting.
Forgot I had
And
that up there.
the last thing that I'm going to do, though, is we're going to jump into here real quick before we let you go, because if people don't know, today the Artemis 2 is in space. Now, this is a visualization. Oh, God. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. This is a visualization of the Orion going up, and we're headed back to the moon, y'all. If you go on the NASA website, you can go and watch live the visualization here. Currently, the Artemis 2 is 6,000 miles away from home. It's pretty far. Still has 233,000 miles to go. It's going to be an overall, I think, 9.1 day journey. But these astronauts are going to they're going to go the furthest in deep space ever. They're going to go around the moon, go further out, and then use it as a slingshot to get back. So this is history, y'all. They're traveling at 14,000 miles per hour. Like, that's insane.
Somebody's coming home with the symbiote.
I mean, that'd be awesome. I'd be here for it.
I
would take it. Listen, I would be Eddie Brock in a heartbeat and just become Venom. I don't care, man. Not Tom Holland's Venom either, though. Not Tom. I mean Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's Venom. I like Tom Hardy. That Venom, he ain't it. He ain't it. But all right, everyone. We appreciate you all for watching. Make sure you go follow Nyeckro as well. Go follow him on Twitch and IG at Nyeckro. Go follow him on TikTok at Nyeckro Jr. If you want to follow some fun, scary shit, go follow the Odd Duck over there as well. And make sure you go do all that stuff. As for us, make sure you check back in. I will go. Random Acts of Animation saying sub to High Sodium. Thank you, Random Acts. We appreciate that.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
And Nate saying they aren't even landing, boy. No, not this time. There's a test, Nate. But they're going further out than they've ever been. They're making sure that the slingshot works. So if they have to use it to propel themselves more to Mars, Nate, get with the program, damn it. Anyway, but all right. So everyone, make sure you go and you follow us wherever you're watching from: YouTube, X, Facebook, Kick, or Rumble. Smash that like button. And I'll be back. I don't know when. I'll definitely be back on Wednesday, but I might pop in for a random show. Who the hell knows? You guys know how I do. Different show, different looks. Same Alex. I'm going to come in whenever the hell I want. So everyone, thank you so much again. I will see everyone later. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
But I can't lie, I struggle with faith sometimes, and I ask why. I question his work some nights, I try to look up when I feel stuck. I try to look up, and I put my faith in him. The question of your faith builds perseverance, and perseverance must finish this race. So choose to love it now, be welcome and embrace it. Let him do his work, but you must work, don't get complacent. Don't let that seed of greed plant its roots in your foundation. The house you build is nice, but underneath it you'll find Satan. And then you'll become a victim, you'll grow cold and start complaining. So choose to see the sun behind the clouds when it is raining. You choose to keep believing, you choose to keep on fighting. You choose when something's wrong, you do your best to make it right. And you choose to never quit. If there's darkness, there's a spot that you could brighten. I take my pain in words and try to offer good advice. And I do not have all the answers, I do not have all the fixtures, but if you keep it pushing, referring back to the scripture, there's a chance it will get better, and we live for that. He made you from his ribs, so know you're built for that. Yeah, we're built for that. But I can't lie, I struggle with faith sometimes, and I ask why. I question his work some nights, I try to look up